Alright, I'm back with more Outward. As you can tell, I'm still barely talking. Last time we ended up here, and I was curious about that train station up on the hill there. Hoping I could get up there, but so far I have not figured out if that's actually possible. It probably is, but it may take some more exploring. While we wait for Mr. Turnbull to give us another job. Yeah, see, there ain't no way from this side to get up there, but I think yesterday I did Adam RPG video, but I didn't talk much through it, just at the beginning and just let it run. I don't know if I'll do much more of that. That's not quite as groovy as this, but I kind of got its attention, but we'll head back to town. I think our 3 days are over. Yeah, we're right in there. I'd like to explore more. Maybe at some point I'll go up there and do a little more thorough investigation because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff up there that I haven't found yet. Excuse me. Every time I cough, it sounds like I'm trying to start an 8N Ford tractor. I'd visit the shop there, but there's a couple of baddies waiting to jump me while I'm distracted. I did about a couple hours. If I do the whole thing, I might get to the end where we satisfy Turnbull and just call it a video just because of the way I sound and feel, and then just if I do any exploring, unless it's just really interesting, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll do a little more repair on my sword and my bow. Anyway, it's sped up 4 times. I always struggle on what to keep and what to sell, and I sell probably more than I should, but I always have the jack that I could buy stuff back if I needed to. It ain't no big deal. The only song I could sing was putting a bass part on some of the harmony stuff that I've been trying to learn. I ain't all that good at it, but it's fun for me, so that's all that matters to me. All right, let me see what we got. He's happy that we came because he's got a problem. Uh, the Scourge managed to infiltrate that ruined warehouse, so they're going to collapse a tunnel right on some ancient ruins that he needs to investigate to make his job of purging the Scourge from their violent tendencies a little easier. I would go through that, but I'm not in the mood right now. So I've got like 20 days to do some sabotage so that um, our other fella, not Victor, that he doesn't blow the place up. So I think I can manage some sabotage, but that's not really my thing. Yeah, I gotta find it in the. Okay, so I've got at least four plans there. Here comes some options. Replace a power core in one of their dog beast, or sabotage some detonators. We'll ask the one, get some troglodytes all mad at them, so they'll do theirs. Option three. And lastly, convince the mercantile province to hold a loan and get a letter from the Dean of Arcane. Well, I thought he was the Dean of Arcane. Maybe he's. I probably just missed that wrong because I'm flying through it too fast. So, yeah, there's our plans A, B, C, D, and E. I'll just do the top two first. They're going to be the easiest, I think, and then decide which sabotage I want to do because I think you only really got to do 3 out of 5. If you do too many, then you'll kind of go overboard, and they do need to be collapsed because it's a hazard. So we don't want to totally, destroy his plan. We just want to hinder it. I asked for a letter, but he insisted on uh, $300 for a calligraphy class. Wink, wink. Okay, I'll take your class. Here's your $300. But then he gives us the letter, so that's one down. Then that was really easy. I didn't even leave the academy. Here's the other gal. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. We want you to hold the loan from. But she asked me if I'm afraid of ghosts, because she's gonna send me to the basement of old Harmattan to receive an old ledger to retrieve it, so she can make some jack off that. Well, we can handle a couple of ghosts. And I think I know exactly where that's at because I've been there before. I've been to all these places just exploring while you're waiting your 3 days, which I should be doing that blood and vengeance thing, but as far as I'm concerned, he has a valid argument. I mean, he helped him against the scourge and then they pinned him up because he got too powerful or something weird, that Lynch. So, yeah, I understand his grievance. He can have the place. Yeah, all right. That first one's going to be a white ghost. He's not too bad. The red ones, they give me a little more trouble. But he ends up not too bad either. Once I get his attention, trying to get him down here. Come on, bud. Here I am. Oh, here he comes too. We'll get him. There we go. A little Jury strike or primal strike or feral strike or whatever that strike is, and then I'll just get up close to him. Those elemental things aren't really much of a problem once you get up on them. Grab the ledger, some other loot, and we'll fly the Coupe de Ville. Oh, Lord. Yeah, there goes that coffin spell. It's all right. I'm tons better than I was. All right. Hold on. What? Yeah, we gotta give that back to her. I started to go out there. Yeah, she's pretty happy with that. Now our next one, sabotage. I think we'll sabotage the dog and like trade the power coil out for a bad one, and that's in the ruined warehouse. Or I keep calling it the Golem Ruined Warehouse, which is not labeled like that, so it's a little confusing, and you're not sure you're in the right place. But I know where that's at too. Oh boy. All right, here we are. And there's one fella right here that's sort of in my way. I was just going to try to sneak past him, but he's blocking me, and I got to be careful. So I'm getting him far enough away. He's a little bit confused. He don't know where it's coming from. There he goes. Now he's up on me. Oh, like I backed out. I mean, you can't blame me. I'm an old man, and that those things are creepy, man. I'm telling you. We'll try him again, but I won't. Yeah, I don't last too long. He didn't get me. I just want to make sure I don't die. There we go. Come and get me, bub. I don't do him hand to hand. Some of them, you learn which ones are easier to do hand to hand and ones to do from a distance. Okay, now I gotta find this cave they're talking about, which I think I know which one it is. There's one up here to the left when you go. Typically, you go right to go through this place, but then there is an area off to the left right here. So I think this is it. Yeah, there he is. We'll sneak up, switch power core. There's a baddie, but he don't see me, so that's good because that's another stipulation of what we've got to do. We can't be spotted. This is all covert stuff. Well, that's three of the five, and that as Meatloaf says, 3 out of 5 ain't bad, or something like that. I don't know. Let me ice skate back to town because it's getting dark. Well, it can wait till morning till we give Mr. Turnbull the news. Oh boy. Lighten our load in case he gives us a reward that we need to carry. I only carry like 2 of each tea. I just kind of like to keep my person somewhat lighter. But there is some stuff there that I don't know what it is, and I'm afraid it might come in useful. I need to put it in my chest at home, just so I'll have some materials in case I run across something that sounds interesting. How goes the mission? I'm done. He asked me if I'm sure, but if we do any more, it will totally ruin it. And success. There we go. Daisy, Dizzy, whatever her name is, she came back and we got a ton of stuff, including something that raises our cooldown by 10% and adds us +5 weight capacity. That ain't bad. Now we've got to wait another 3 days before we do something else. Yeah, you know what? I go down here and I go back up to that little plateau, but nothing interesting happens really. I do fight about 3 of those blood wizard things with the chakrams or whatever. But I think I'm going to end it here, and then next week we'll see if Mr. Turnbull has anything else for us. But anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll be recovered by next, and I'll blab at you later. Bye.
プレイステーション